So these are the areas, no? So these are the locations of the fetal bulk. Okay. So these are the locations of the fetal bulk. So this first picture, okay, the first picture on the left, upper left, so that is the area. So the back of the fetus is on the left side of the mother, sa front, sa front siya, no? Sa front. Okay, when you divide the pelvis, naman yung anterior, right anterior, left anterior, okay, right posterior, then left posterior. Okay? So this one, ang likod ni baby na sa tubangan sa tiyan ni mother. So this is left occiput. Kaya occiput niya class na ama sa tubangan. So left occiput, no? Anterior siya, LOA. So ano siya? So you divide the mother's abdomen into 4 quadrants. So look, find the umbilicus of the mother. Okay, mo na ito ang pinaka-center, no? So na siya sa obo sa okay, umbilical region if it is cephalic presentation. Nya, kung napod ang likod sa right side ni mother, dili right side nimo ha, usually mo refer dito sa side ni mother, left or right, no? Okay, so dinipod ang yang, this is right occiput anterior, kaya ang likod niya nasa tubangan na tiyan na part ni mother. Then kini pong sa third picture, sa right side, okay, upper right side picture, pinaka-last. So ang likod ni baby na sa luyo ni mother. Okay, so occiput po siya. Occiput, right, left occiput posterior po siya. Kay left side man ni mother ni. So dini po na iyang okay placement. Then kung panalitan po, okay, you have your what? Okay, bridge. So this is, you have the umbilical region as your point of reference. No, point of reference. So din sa ibabaw sa umbilical region kung asang likod ni baby, so din hapod ang unsaman, din hapod, no? Nya, kini po siya class kining left lower picture ang first. So transverse po si baby, transverse. So si transverse, tanawa position ni baby. Ang iyang likod na asa tunga-tunga sa kilid ni mama, no? So dinipod ang position sa imong saman sa imong stethoscope, no? Okay, so this is these are the areas, no? Kung asa na ito ibutang ato ang stethoscope. Okay, the second examination to determine fetal assessment is ultrasound. Okay, so ultrasound. So what are the purposes of ultrasound? So ultrasound, kung first gani, so to determine pregnancy, no? Okay, then placental placement, okay, amniotic fluid level, okay, pero kung early part of pregnancy pa siya, okay, so usually atong pagtaon din na ang gestational sac, no? So ang purposes of ultrasound is to diagnose what pregnancy. Okay, so remember there are 3 categories of signs of pregnancy: presumptive, probable, and positive. Okay, so atong yung paningkamutan nga tinuod ba yun nga mabdos ang patient. So this can be answered by the what? By the ultrasound, no? So the use of ultrasonic sound man is yan, no? Okay, then so to diagnose what? Pregnancy, to confirm the presence, size, and location of the placenta and amniotic fluid. Okay, so para po may bawaan na to, no? Okay, so ang iyahang amniotic fluid, enough bang amount? Okay, normal bang amount? So ang amount sa fluid class is by index na siya. The result is by index, placental fluid index, no? So di mo na nato ma-measure class, ang packet mo ni tan-awon, ang packet. So di mo na ma-measure nato ang actual na amniotic fluid, no? So ang tawag ana ang packet ilahang tan-awon. Then okay, the placement and location of the placenta. So naabot siya sa upper fundal upper part of the uterus or in the fundal part of the uterus, no? Kay di ba we made mention that dapat during implantation, so dapat na siya sa upper, okay, or superior part of the what? Of the fundus, then posterior area. So which means sa taas, sa likod na bahin, no? Ang placenta. But if the implantation occurs at the lower part of the placenta, so we call this low-lying placenta or placenta previa. So there are different categories of placenta previa. So pwede mo buo lang siya, pwede siya nasa kilid, no, sa opening sa uterus, or pwede po siya mo-occlude yun mismo sa cervix, sa agianan yun mismo, no? Di na yun siya matanong, di na siya mo, okay, mo dako, no? Okay. Actually, di na siya na-implant sa pinaka-lower yun. Nga, kanidako man siya. So, naapil na, natabunan na apil ang cervix. So, we call this one placenta previa totalis. So, it means, ang agianan mismo natabunan yun niya, no? Okay. Then, establish the fetus is growing and has no gross defects. Okay, so, the later part of pregnancy, another ultrasound may be what? Okay, prescribed by the doctor to determine biophysical profile of the what? Of the fetus, no? Okay. Then, presentation and position ni fetus, kung sa may nag-una, kung sa may na-added to sa pelvic area, kung sa na sa fundal area, no? Okay. Then, the position. So, when say position, the relationship of the presenting part with the what? With the four quadrants of the what? Okay, of the mother, no? Asa man ang iyang occiput dapit. Tubangan ba? Na ba sa likod ni mother? Okay, na ba sa transverse area, no? Tunisia. Okay. Then, okay, to predict maturity by measurement of the biparietal diameter. So, ma-measure ko na siya class through ultrasound. So, kung nabot ng 8.5, for example, centimeters, so full term na siya saman, full term na si fetus, no? Na-discover complications of pregnancy or fetal anomalies. Sometimes, during the ultrasound, di na nakita na mayoma si mother, no? Na siya mayoma or na siya mass, no? Okay. Then, fetal anomalies, mga congenital anomalies. So, makita, bungi ba si baby, na by cleft lip, cleft palate, ay mga abdominal cavity, no? Wala ba yung mga abnormal opening, ay ang umbilical region, wala ba ni protrude, no? Ni fetus, no? Okay, makita na siya. Even sa sulod, ayan, digestive system sa sulod, na ba siya problema or wala, no? Then can assess fetal age by getting the fetal crown to rump measurement. So since the baby is flexed, so ang masukod lang din nato is from the crown. It means from the what? From the fontanelle down to the lubot, no? The sacral area or the buttocks. Kinitikungkung man si baby. So we cannot measure the entire length of the what? Of the fetus. But with this measurement, it can give us an idea, no? Pilay, ang iyang length is also equivalent with say an age of what? Age of gestation. Okay? Now, if the mother, so manani siya, no? Detect fetal maturity by measuring the BPD or by parietal what? Diameter. So, kung 8.5 cm na ganit na siya, kasi nila the equivalent of 40 weeks what? Gestation. So, full term na si baby. Even the weight of the baby can be what? Can be also detected by ultrasound. Okay? Not only the length, okay, but also the what? Okay, the weight of the fetus, no? So, what would be our patient's preparation class? So, this is non-invasive. So, it's non-invasive. So, wala tayo isulod dito sa saman. Sa itong pasyente, wala tayo inject, no? And it does not require any incision. So, non-invasive ni siya, no? So, there is a machine, then there is a Doppler or a transducer, then a Doppler, no, transducer, then muna siya, no, with, so, butangan na to na siya o kanang lubricant, kaway jelly, no? Butangan na to siya, before na to na siya ipa-slid dito sa unsaman, okay? Dito sa abdomen ni mother external, no? So, ito ang procedure sa ultrasound is advise your mother to drink what? Okay, water, no? So, water, at least 1 liter, 1 or 2 liters of water, yun na siya class prior to the ultrasound. Ang purpose ana to distend the bladder. Labi na po ang imuhang uterus is still a pelvic organ, no? So, pelvic organ pa siya, malisod pangita si Dr. Ana. So, kinala i-lift na to ang uterus na ipasaka na to. Nga, mo-lift naman na siya class kung puno ang bladder. Mo na painon siya daghang sa man tubig so that more urine is produced and it will what? It will kanang distend the bladder, and when the bladder is distended, it will push the uterus up. So, mo na, maklaro na siya, no? Then, place a roll towel under the patient's right buttocks. Okay, then for our post procedure, so non-invasive man siya, so wala yung tayo mga interventions after the procedure. Okay, so ato lang itong trapuhan, itong KY jelly na gibutan sa iyang saman, sa iyang abdomen, no? Okay, so this is for the ultrasound. Okay, the next one is amniocentesis. When the word synthesis, it means removal. So, sa may ato ang i-withdraw. Okay, withdraw na to amniotic fluid. So, synthesis ganit means removal. Kung asa na siya nga fluid, asa nga cavity, no? Example, kung mag-withdraw ta og fluid sa abdominal cavity, we call this one paracentesis. So which means nagkuha tag tubig no sa abdominal cavity para synthesis. Kung nasa sa chest, we call this one thoracentesis, no? So it means nag-withdraw tag fluid. But this time, atong i-withdraw ang amniotic fluid, right? Amniotic fluid, no? So a small amount is withdrawn, usually mga 15 ml lang. So when look at the illustration, so a needle is inserted, okay, up to the what? Up to the amniotic cavity, no? So this can be done as early as 14 to 17 weeks, or it could be what? After 28 what? Okay, after 28 weeks ni siya, no? Okay. So the procedure for the amniocentesis, okay, na may needle ng insert, so na yung mga danger na pwede matusok si baby, di ba? So mo na, during the amniocentesis, so dapat empty ang bladder, no? Empty ang bladder, no? Okay. If the AOG is more than 20 weeks, then there is ultrasound at the same time. So the ultrasound will serve as a guide para makita na to sa sulod kung insert sa needle, sakto ba ang placement sa needle, na wala ba laing matusok dito, no? Di matusok si fetus, right? Di matusok si placenta, di matusok si umbilical cord. So the ultrasound will serve as a guide, no? As we insert the what? The needle. That is for proper what? Proper placement, no? Kinesia. Okay? So, then this is indicated, this procedure is indicated to detect inborn errors of metabolism, chromosomal abnormalities, and open what? Okay, or NTD. So, neural tube what? Defect, no? Neural tube defect. Inborn errors of metabolism, okay? It means mga endocrine, no? Issues ni siya, no? Then, chromosomal abnormalities, okay? Then, NTD. Okay. So, example, kini siya amniocentesis is not commonly done. It is not commonly performed sa PUA. Okay, di siya commonly performed. So, what we do, no? To determine inborn errors of metabolism, so the newborn will undergo newborn screening. So, sa to, newborn what? Newborn screening, no? Kaya wala man ta ng mga amniocentesis sa PUA actually class, no? Sa Philippines, no? Di kina siya common. So, this is used to determine inborn error of metabolism. So, kaya wala may amniocentesis, so, tanan na ito mga babies na matao, mga newborn, routine yun siya, and there is a law for this, na tanan mga babies, newborn, should undergo the newborn screening test. Nga, kung panalitan ang mother o refuse gani ang mother, ma'am, dili na ko musugot, papirmahon yun na to siya klasa ang mother half or non-refusal, no? So, let the mother sign a waiver, no, na refuse siya that her baby wala niya gi-allow to undergo the examination. Okay? Kay what if pananglitan, nada siya yung inborn error of metabolism such as PKU, such as congenital hypothyroidism, which can lead to mental retardation. So, balik ko nito sa mga mama na, no? So, ito yung nag-explain what is the purpose of the newborn screening test. Okay? So, mo na siya. This is one way to detect inborn error of metabolism. Example, galactosemia, phenylketonuria, no? What else? Do you have the congenital? Yeah. And more. Daghan kayo na siya nga mga types of mga abnormalities na ma-detect sa newborn screening test. Okay? Then after the procedure, so monitor for sign of what? Okay, monitor for sign of symptoms of hemorrhage. Okay, so these are the post-procedure intervention. So ato siya, i-monitor ang mama for this one, for this signs, no? Okay. So the next one is chorionic villi sampling. So here atong kwaon is a projection. Diba? Katong villi, no? Chorionic villi. Okay, so chorionic villi is di na makita sa imong saman sa imuhang placenta, di ba? The chorion, no? The chorion, these are the projection. So this is a prenatal test performed between 10 to 13 weeks of gestation to determine genetic and chromosomal disorders, no? By analyzing the placenta of the chorionic what? The chorionic villi, no? Kinesia. Okay? Helps to determine the genetic makeup of the what? Okay, of the mother, no? Of the fetus. Now, in this case also, kini siya, so, pare-pareha siya, Okay, so pare-pareha siya halos sa amniocentesis except na sa coronic pili sampling dili nimo ma-check ang unsa man ang NTD, no? Kay wala man kay i-withdraw na amniotic fluid. Okay? So dili siya ma-check. Ang ma-check lang nato is mga genetic disorder, okay? Sa pa chromosomal disorder, no? Pero ang NTD dili ni siya ma-include kay wala may withdrawal of amniotic fluid, no? So here there is a transcervical aspiration at the chorionic villi. Okay, so pareha po na siya sa imong amniocentesis, no? Kani siya, there should be full bladder. Okay, so okay, full bladder siya class ko panalitan less than 20 weeks siya, no? Less than 20 weeks ang imong chorionic villi sampling, no? Okay, kung naman ni siya, first trimester man siya. So, dapat full bladder siya. Okay? Full bladder yun siya, no? Kay first 3 months man siya. Ang imuhang amniocentesis is dapat empty ang bladder after 20 weeks man siya, no? Okay. So, there's full bladder. Ultrasound is used as the same with amniocentesis. So, that will serve also our guide, no, para mga guide kay asa na to insert ang ato ang needle, no? Then, and next one is the estriol level. So estriol level is a serial one. Okay, so duha ni siya ka specimen pwede na itong gamiton. So pwede ang 24-hour urine collection ni mother, okay, or the client, or pwede po siya serum specimen, no? Okay, serum specimen or blood, no, to determine fetal placental status. Okay? Di ba ningon tag during pregnancy, musta ka man ang level sa estrogen and what? And progesterone, no? So this one is to determine the what? To determine the fetal well-being. Kaya kumubo ang level, it indicates that the fetus is what? Deteriorate. There's something wrong now, the what? With the fetal well-being, the estrogen. Next is the percutaneous umbilical blood sampling or chordocentesis, or funiscentesis, because funis means what? What's ka ng funis kaning class? It means cord, umbilical cord, no? So asa na to kwaon? Okay, so asa na to kwaon na kasaman? Ang ato ang kalisuan, sample, specimen, asa siya kwaon? Okay, from the what? Okay, from the cord, no? From the cord, no? Pinisiya. Okay. So, it is done on the 2nd and 3rd trimester. So, atong kwaon sa specimen, cord blood. So, that is the what? Okay, the specimen, cord blood, no? Kana siya. Ha? Okay. So, what is the purpose of this examination? To test for genetic, okay, condition, sa pa, chromosomal, example, mga Down syndrome, okay, fetal what? Infection, okay, and hemolytic or hematological disorder. So, unsa pa sabot sa word na hemolytic? So, what do you mean by the word what? A hemolytic. The word hemolytic, what does it mean? So, unsa pa sabot sa word na saman? Hemolytic class. What do you mean the word hemolytic? Unsa pa sabot ani? And the word hemolytic class, what do you mean by this? Class. Hemo means what? Hemo means what?
Blood.
Yes, blood. Yes. That's correct, Miss Nirona. Okay, hemo means blood. Yes, Miss Plasabas. That's correct also, no? Blood, no? That lysis, what do you mean the word lysis? What happens to the blood? You see lysis. What happened to the blood? You see lysis class.
It breaks down.
Blood.
It breaks down.
Yes, na-destroy. So, destruction of the what? Destruction of the red blood cells, no? So, asa man siya common example sa to ang scenario, okay, labi na ka ng RH negative what? RH negative mother, no? Kini siya, no? So, we have RH negative mother. So, kining RH negative mother, So mo lang appeal din na siya karon sa tuong saman sa tuang prenatal what you call this one, diagnostic exam. Appeal na siya yung CBC. Input na siya aside from the blood typing. Appeal na ang saman, appeal na ang RH factor. So normally kadaghanan sa to is positive. Kung nay uban nga negative. Okay? Kung sa babae na siya mo occur and the woman plans to get pregnant, no? So we have to do something about it. Kaya nga naman, kay kung pananglitan, mag-develop siya antibodies, no? Against sa iyang fetus, ha? So may tabuan na maternal blood will destroy the what? The fetal blood. Okay, so we call this one hemolysis. So the other term is erythroblastosis fetalis or hemolytic disease of the what? Of the newborn, no? So if it is found out that the mother is negative, so matong dimension ako before na ang mama tagaan o unsaman antibodies. Okay? So even the fetal circulation and the maternal circulation are separate, but sometimes there is a break in the chorionic villi and a drop of blood may enter the maternal circulation. Yeah, kanang fetal blood, that is already a foreign body. Automatic dayon ang body ni mama, mo react siya dayon, no? Then mo create din siya antibodies. So mo develop siya unsa man antibodies. So kung first pregnancy class, that is not alarming. Kaya wa pa man siya antibodies mo may pag-start. Ang atong concern ana is sa succeeding pregnancies na siya. Kaya na may antibodies si mother, di ba? So kada magdos niya, may tendency nga o may tabo i-destroy niya ang fetal blood, no? Kaya siya antibodies. Now to prevent that to happen, so ang mga mamang negative are given antibodies or we call it immunoglobulin. So the purpose of the immunoglobulin, Rho gum, is to destroy the what? To destroy the fetal blood before the mother can create antibodies. Okay, can create antibodies, no? So man atong purpose. Yeah, pwede po nato na siya ihatag kung nag-abortion si mama, pwede po after abortion. Kung nanganak siya, di na po nato gihatag at least 72 hours after abortion, 72 hours after delivery. So we give the what? We give the immunoglobulin, no? And the test that we do is what we call Coombs test. So it's here, no? Coombs test. So ang examination for this RH incompatibility is called what? Coombs test. Kana siya class, no? Okay. So kung first pregnancy, dili kay siya alarming. Pero ang succeeding pregnancy, kaya naman siya antibodies. So man na siya, natuan na siyang kuan. Nanay complications si baby, no? Hydrops fetalis, erythroblastosis fetalis, no? Kinesia. Okay. So this is for what? Percutaneous, no? Percutaneous. Okay, next is sphingomyelin. Lecithin, sphingomyelin. And these are components of what substance class? Asa man siya makita? Hindi siya nga klase na na substance. Component ni siya what?
Surfactant.
Yes, okay, very good. So surfactant, no? So component of surfactant. So kung normal na gani siya, mature na gani ang lungs, ang ratio sa lecithin, sphingomyelin is 2:1 na. So using the bubble test, no? Using the bubble test, so ano siya? 2:1. Okay? So it is said that this lecithin or the surfactant is start na siya produce kana sa gani 22nd to 24th weeks of pregnancy. So start na siya kung sa man produce, no? So these two substances are important components of surfactant because the surfactant prevents lung collapse. Para kung si baby ginhawa na siya iyaha lang, no? So inig-exhale niya, ha? So there is retraction kasabot ba mobalik gyapon o expand ang iyang saman iyang lungs, no? So the presence of LS determines fetal what? Fetal lung maturity. Kaya kung dili mature ang lungs or walay less ang surfactant, kung maginhawa si baby, magproblema siya, there will be problem with breathing and the baby might develop what we call what? Kasi tawag anang problema niya? RDS. So RDS. So RDS means what? Respiratory distress what? Okay, syndrome. So which means because of what? Inadequate surfactant. Right? Okay. So inagawas ni baby class, dili pa na siya kuan, dili pa na siya yung breathing, dili pa na siya problematic. After 4 hours, di na mo makita nga, hala, nag-external retraction na si baby, there is now nasal flaring, there is now grunting, no? Mana na ang iyang manifestation. Kung inigawas, di wala pa na siya. Mga after 2 to 3 hours, di na siya magawas. Iyang RDS, no? Respiratory distress what? Okay, problem, no? Now, if mothers go to labor, preterm pa sila, let's say 36, no? 36 or less than 37, 35. So, kay yearly sphingomyelin is steroids. So, muna ang mamatagaan sila o betamethasone or dexamethasone. And these are steroidal what? Substance. So, ang purpose aning dexa or betamethasone is para ang lungs mo mature siya. So, once mo mature ang lungs, mo secrete siya more what? Surfactant. So, matong ihatag sa mga preterm what? Sa mga preterm deliveries, no? So, di na ta magpaabot na ipagawa sa si baby, then tagaan siya surfactant, no? That's so very expensive. That's very expensive class. Kung mag-preterm labor si mama, tagaan yun na yung betamethasone or saman. Another one is dexamethasone. So, either betamethasone or dexamethasone. So, man ihatag sa ilaha, no? Kasi purpose ani for lung what? Maturation. Para ang lungs will secrete what? Surfactant. Okay, so is it clear? Klaro? Ha? Okay, that is your LS. Can you see? Ha? Okay, next is biophysical profile. Biophysical profile. Kinsa man kay fetus, no? So this can be what? This can be done through ultrasound. So usually sa mga later part of pregnancy ni siya. Eh si baby, manaman siya sa iyang organ formation, sa tuan na lang is pabuto na to na mudako si baby. And of course, during the course of pregnancy, so we will check also if the fetus is doing well. Diba? Okay. So that's why kung magkuha na gani ang doctor, mag-prescribe na ultrasound in the later part of pregnancy, the purpose for that is for biophysical profile of the what? Of the fetus, no? So this is a non-invasive what? Okay, test that assess the health of the fetus using a combination of an ultrasound or non-stress test, but usually ultrasound na siya sa tuwa. So, kasi assess na to class. Okay, ang fetal breathing movement, fetal body movement, fetal tone, amniotic fluid volume, placental grading, pasabot the placement of the placenta, then the fetal heart rate reactivity, no? Or reactive what? NST, non-stress what? Non-stress test, no? Kini siya. So these are the parameters. This one, no? Each item has potential for scoring. So these are the, inigtali na to sa score, man na siya ang atong category, no? Okay, so kung example, 12, that is the highest possible score. It means the fetus is in good condition. Siya excellent, no? Pero kung ang BPS gani niya is 8 to 10, so okay, doing well gihapon siya. Pero kung 6 gani, okay, so it's already a concern na, no? Then kung 4 na gani or less, threatened na good si baby. Threatened na good siya plus. So this is a threatening what condition. Then the doctor may decide to deliver the baby if the score is 6 or below. Is either by through CS or NSVD, no, vaginal delivery. So, di na magpaabot. Granting na 37 pa siya. Di na magpaabot ang doctor nga paabotan pa ka mag 38 no, or 36 na dili na. Because the baby's life is already in the what? Is already what? Compromised na siya, no? Compromised siya. And anytime it happened to the what? Okay, to the fetus. So, these are the components of your biophysical profile. Kinesiya, the criteria. And then the scoring. So, we give a score of 2, no, for each criterion as long it is manifested by the what? By the fetus. Then kung wala ganin siya, based on the indication or the indicators, so we score 0. So 0 to ang saman ato ang atong score, no? Okay. Then the last one is maternal serum alpha fetoprotein. Maternal serum alpha fetoprotein, no? So this is produced by the liver and excreted through the placenta into the what? Into the mother's blood, no? Kinesiya. Okay? So here, this is to determine, no? So this is usually to determine example, no? To screen for neural tube defect during the second trimester of pregnancy. Okay? So this is an example of spina bifida class. Okay, this is spina bifida. Okay, so this is abnormality of the nervous system, no? Kini siya. By the way, ang sa ganitong deficiency in what nutrients gani that predisposes the fetus to neural tube defect? Ang sa ganitong nutrients class? Sa nutrients? You have the what? Class, sa itong nutrients kani ang kulang? Na predisposes the fetus to this congenital anomaly, spina bifida. Sa man to siya, sa ito ginatag sa mama nato, inigkamablos, mga supplement. Mga supplement class.
Folic acid.
Yes. Okay, very good. So you have the folic acid, ha? Folic acid, no? So man to ihatag sa mother, no? Sa part of the supplementation na siya. Okay, because based on the study, 50% of neural tube defect is caused by deficiency in folic acid. Gamay na kinalang sa mama. So usually it is 4 milligrams or 400 microgram na siya. Yan kinahanglan, no? Okay. So the normal value is, so muna siya imuhang neural tube defect, no? Ano siya? So yung ani, no? Kita na to open. Anencephaly is also an example of neural tube defect. Anencephaly. Pasabot sa ulo ni baby, ang frontal area, wala siya skull, no? Wala siya skull. So taken between 16 to 18 weeks and the normal value is 2.5 multiple of median. So MOM means multiple of median, no? Initial. Okay? So muna siya normal value. Okay. So kung panalitan gani, taas siya, so you suspect for what? For this one, no? Kinesia. Okay, so another examinations. Okay, so you have diabetic screening between 28 to 26 to 28 weeks. GTT, for example, no? Then testing for STD. So appeal po na siya, no? Sexually transmitted disease. Then repeat hemoglobin and hematocrit around 32 to 36 weeks. Then repeat what? Okay, antibodies for unsynthesized Rh1 negative what women. So pasabot na ni tanaw na to o kaniba siyang client, nag-develop siya kung sa man antibodies, no? Okay, kini siya. Okay, so these are the different examinations. Okay, during what? During pregnancy, no? To determine the fetal well-being. Okay, so questions or clarification? Okay, so if not, so let's proceed now to labor. Okay, so your mother now is in for labor na. So physiology of labor and delivery, no? Okay, so when we talk about labor, so it means, it means that expelling the product of conception or what? Requires what? More energy, more effort. So it calls labor, which means it is not an ordinary what? Giving birth is not an ordinary task, a simple task, no? And it is not also a light task. Nang labor ato ang saman. Okay, ato ang tawag, no? Accouchement, labor. Okay. So this one, no? Okay. So labor is a series of events by which the products of conception are expelled what? Okay, expelled. Okay. So expelled, no? From the woman's what? From the woman's body. Okay. So, what do you mean with the word conception? Kasi pasabot sa word na conception class. Okay, what do you mean the word conception? Class.
Conceiving a child, miss. Conceiving a child.
Okay, conceiving a what? Okay, a child. So, it means, in short, it means what? Pregnancy. Okay, so pregnancy class, no? Initial. So labor is a series of events. So this is not just one event, no? It's a series of events by which the products of conception are expelled from the what? From the woman's what? From the woman's body. And what are the products of conception class? So what are the products of conception? So mga products of conception class. What are the products of conception? Class. Be.
Fetus,
fetus or baby.
Okay. So, you may, pwede sa nyo i-type inyong answer, no? Sa tuwang chat box. Pwede sa nyo i-type, no? Okay, if you want to answer. Okay, so we have the what? Yes, the fetus. Unsa pa? Amniotic fluid. Unsa pa?
Placenta, miss.
Yes, the placenta. Okay, what else? Unsa pa? Amniotic fluid, placenta, fetus, unsa pa?
Umbilical cord.
Yes, umbilical cord and the membranes. Diba? Those are products of what? Conception. So, which means, ato siyang unsa man. Ato siyang i-expel, no? Ato siyang i-expel. Okay? So, now, your mother is about to go into labor na. Okay, but, what are the signs? What are the preliminary signs or premonitory signs or prodromal signs of labor? So, it means, kano sa mata makabaw na, kini akong mama, padung na siya mag-labor. Ha? Padung na siya mag-labor class. So, what are the signs that you can observe sa mother? I mean, sa mama, ma'am, hapit na ka mga anak. Okay, na ako nakita ng mga signs. Sa kanang mga
Birth
signs.
ang panubigan, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Adrian, monsa na siya mo.
Mo birth ang iyang panubigan.
Okay, so ayan panubigan, no? Okay, yung panubigan, diba? So, mo-rupture na po, no? At pangagian na. Okay, that's also correct, no? Okay, ang sapa. Sapa man.
Lightening na, miss. Lightening.
Okay, there's lightening. So, moos-os na si baby, no? Moos-os na siya. Okay, ang sapa. Sapa. Sapa may mga science class. Na makabalo na nga ma'am ka na kapit na ka mga anak, kapit na ka mag-labor. Okay? Sige, so these are the what? So these are the signs as mentioned by Ms. Tirona. So you have their lightening, no? Okay. So settling of the fetal presenting part into the lower uterine segment. So, kung sa magkabaw ni mo class, ka nag-lightening na imong patient, imong client, sa mapagkabaw ni mo nga, ninaog na si baby. Sa pagkabaw ninyo, ninaog na si baby. Class. Sa pagkabaw ninyo class, ka ninaog na si baby. Then sa pagkabaw class, kaninaog na si baby. What are the signs? Okay, number 1, mag-change na ang forma sa tiyan, di ba? Naka-mention ko na, no? From globular, mahimo na siyang ovoid, no? Okay, ang sa pa. Ha? Then, yun na si mother nga kanang dili na kutas. Di ba? Kinius-us naman siya. Okay. So, now, kanus aman siya mo for imuhang lightening. At sa primate, 2 to 3 weeks before labor, yan sa multi, may occur a day before or 2 days before or during what? During labor, no? So, mo-occur siya, no? Okay. So may effect ani niya sa lightening. So, there is increased blood flow, there is kanang more discomfort on the sacral area, more edema, shooting pain, no? Frequency of urination, right? May mga signs na, uy, nius-us na, no? Okay. Sige. Okay, next is false labor, contraction. So, na-practice na contract si matris, no? So, we call this one Braxton Hicks contraction. So, tell the mother na do not go to the clinic or to the hospital right away kung maka-feel siya na busog-busog na iyang tiyan. Okay, labi na kung painless, no? So, dili pa na siya sign of what? Of true labor, ang Braxton Hicks contraction. Then, you have bloody show. Okay, kung decrease naman ang level sa progesterone, so what happened? There will be expulsion of the mucus plug from the cervical canal. So, you can see a what? Blood-thin mucus discharge from the what? From the vagina. Okay, so we call this one show ang tawag class, ha? That is what we call this one, show ang tawag, no? Okay, next is we have what? Okay, cervical effacement. or thinning of the cervix. So, we'll discuss this one, no? As we discuss na the true labor. Okay, thinning of the cervix. So, manipis na ang saman ang cervix, no? Ang kanal-kanal sa mga mattress, no? Then, increased vaginal secretions. So, ayan, discharges, musamot na kadaghan. Okay. What else? Frequency of urination. Weight loss. So, os-os na yung timbang of 1 to 3 pounds, no? Kinesiya. Kaya nga naman, magsugod na mag-unsa man, fluid loss, no? And change in the estrogen and progesterone levels. And there is energy spurt. So, ma-feel sa mga puno ka siya energy, no? Dili siya dali kapuyon. Or tell your mother not to use this one in the household chores, ha? Yung mga, manglaba ko kay I feel so energetic, no? Okay? Dili. Kaya kini siyang energy sports class, mo ni gamiton ni mama ining labor niya. Mo ni ang gamiton. Labor gani, no? So, ayon na ipaggamit ang iyahang energy sa household chores, ha? Then, GI symptoms, there's diarrhea, nausea and vomiting. Okay? Then, sleep disturbance. So, si sleep disturbance, so, maglisod na siyang katulog, no? Probably because of the what? Okay. Hormonal changes, or it could be positioning, no? Okay, positioning. So these are the early signs of what? Of labor. And as a nurse, practicing nurse, MCN nurse, so you should be what? You should be familiar, okay, between false labor and true labor. Okay, kumusta na ang mama, true labor na ba ni ma? So kaya kabalutan, no? So these are the signs of what? These are the signs of true labor. Ang contraction, getting regular. Okay, regular na siya, no? Okay, then more frequent. Sige na. Ang yung duration, ang kadugayon sa contraction, nag-increase. Maximum is 90 seconds lang, ha? Ang maximum, ha? 90 seconds, no? In every contraction, man maximum. Then intensity increases. Samot na kaunsaman, tapusog iyang contraction. Discomfort. Asa magsugod class? Sa likod. Girdle-like. Girdle-like. From the back to front, no? Magsugod sa likod. Then increased by walking. So, kumulakaw-lakaw siya, musamot, no? Then, show is present. Then, cervical effacement and dilatation, present. Station. We should discuss in the actual labor, no? Presenting part, nag-descend na siya. Effects of sedation, gitagan siya tranquilizer, gitagan siya pain reliever, and yet, wala din stop ang contraction, no? Gitagan na siya mga kanang tocolytic, so parang gihapon, no? Then, for false labor, okay, so irregular. Ang frequency, wala mausap. Lausa lang sa usap ka. 1 uterine contraction in every 10 minutes, no? Wala siya mausap, walang yapon. Okay? Duration remains the same. Masamot 30 seconds lang gihapon, 40 seconds lang gihapon, no? Then mild. Ang severity sa yung contraction. Ang strength, mild lang siya. Then mainly in abdomen, ang discomfort, nara sa tubangan, sa buga, nasa tiyan, no? Then walking does not change. So, kung maglakaw-lakaw siya, so, dili ma-change ang iyang unsaman. Okay, ang iyang uterine contraction, no? Dili siya ma-change, class. Okay, so what else? Okay, show, walay show. Okay, walay cervical effacement. Walay changes sa cervix, no? Walay changes. Cervical effacement, dilatation, and even station, walay changes. Okay, then, mo stop ang contraction. Let's say, for example, katagan sa exhalation, mo stop. Example, kung mo rest po siya, mo stop po ang saman, mo stop po ang contraction. So, these are the signs between true labor and false labor. Okay, so then you'll continue. Okay, study please about the theories of labor, theories of onset of labor. So, ano mag-labor man din ang mama, no, the onset. And please study about the 4 P's, ha? Okay, 4 P's. Passage, passenger, power, and psyche, no? Which has an influence in the labor, no? In the laboring one, mother. So 4 P's, so these are the 4 P's, no? So please study about the passage, like the pelvis, the different measurements, the different parts of the what? Of the pelvis, ha? And the types of the pelvis, okay? So please study this one, no? Kanasiya, ha? Then for our passenger, okay, for our passenger, please study about the different, okay, different what? Measurements sa ulo ni fetus. Ato ang target din ang ulo ni fetus, ha? So please study, no? The relationship sa fetal diameter of the head to the what? To the pelvis. Okay, to the pelvis, no? Then, okay, the deferent position. Okay, deferent position class of the passenger. So you have there the fetal attitude. Okay, so study this one, the fetal lie, ini, fetal presentation, fetal position. Okay, so please study those different concepts, and of course the uterine contraction. Okay, so please study about the what? Engagement. Okay, then you have the what? The station. Please study about the station. Sana ninyo ha. Okay, power. Okay, uterine contraction. Okay, uterine contraction. So please study about this one ha. Okay. Okay, so questions or clarification? Class? Questions or clarification? Wala? Wala question?
Wala na, miss.
Manino, different po sa inyo ha. Suroy-suroy di ay mo no. Lalo kayo mga background sa inyong kuha na. Okay. Okay, your assignment for today, output of the activity. So you're going to pass in a PDF form. Okay, PDF form ha. Okay, your learnings for today. Learnings for today ha. Okay, did you hear the instruction? So you have until 5 p.m. to submit, okay, your output. So learnings for today. Is it clear? Claro? Claro, class?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, in PDF form ha? PDF form. Okay, so you are dismissed. So that's all for today. So see you next week. So Wednesday would be unit exam and continuation of discussion. Then Thursday would be our midterm exam. And please don't forget to submit your NCP in PDF form. Okay, so scan your NCP. Okay, kabalo hard copy na siya, no? Scan this one, then save this one in PDF format, then send this to my email. So that make sure to send it today. Ha? So kung wala din yung classmate na naggunit sa inyong NCP, please inform them. Okay? Okay, that's all for today, class. Okay, so stay safe, everyone. So, okay, you believe now.
Sa assignment for today, Miss Kay, sa email sa i-pass?
Yeah, in PDF form.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Soft copy ra na, miss, or amo jud i-handwritten gyapon.
Dili, soft copy na gani siya, PDF form. Submit sa akong email.
Sige,
Submit
miss.
siya sa
Thank
akong email.
you.
Deadline is 5 p.m. today.
Okay.
Deadline. Then your NCP ha, please as soon as possible time, ASAP yun siya so that you can start checking your NCP. Kaya apil binasa yung midterm grade. Okay? Okay, so that's all for today, class. Sige, you are dismissed. You may leave now the room, no?